Have you ever embarked on a journey only to find yourself in an unexpected place due to twists of fate? The Chesapeake Bay is the largest estuary in the United States and the third largest in the world. It spans over 200 miles in length and reaches 30 miles wide at its broadest point. This stunning region features a staggering 11,000 miles of shoreline. This leaves plenty of opportunity for travel deviations. There are numerous places on the list to visit: St. Michael's, Solomon's, Rock Hall, Kent Island, Baltimore, Washington, D.C., Annapolis. We decided our next destination was Annapolis, located in the northwest section of the bay. It's called the sailing capital of the U.S. and is home to one of the largest sailboat shows in the United States. We hoped to sail up in time for the boat show, but figured even if we missed the show, we'd enjoy exploring the town. We checked the weather, and the wind is blowing from the north for the next few days. Sailboats can't sail directly into the wind, so we tried tacking, but this adds significant time to a journey. We didn't want to sail overnight, so we anchored just outside of Reedville. No surprise, we were the only boat anchored there. The Chesapeake is so large, there must be hundreds of places to anchor. This was a perfect gunkhole, an isolated anchorage in shallow water. Farther up the creek, there were even more choices to anchor, but this spot was perfect. It was not too far from the bay, but protected from the wind and waves. After a solid night's sleep, we picked up anchor and found ourselves racing another sailboat. Yes, whenever two sailboats are going the same direction, it's a race. We'll get them next time. That night, we dropped anchor just outside the serene waters of the Potomac, finding ourselves in yet another stunning, secluded cove. We were still a few days from Annapolis, and the wind had not stopped blowing from the north. It was my birthday, so I decided to spend it here. We spent a few days relaxing and hiking around. Maui loved it. Feeling cold with a low of 50, we decided to sail south. However, the boat remained nice and toasty due to all the cooking and baking I was doing.
Now he's all curled up. We bundled her up, and the two times she got up during the night, Dave and I got up, woke up, got her all settled again with towels, then a blanket, the flannel blanket. She's like, "What are you doing to me, my circle of warmth?"
Our next stop was Kilmarknock. It's a beautiful town and marina, and we only had a short dinghy ride from where we anchored. A few months ago when I said, "Oh, it's okay that we're selling our car. There's Uber and Lyft everywhere."
I know it shouldn't be a big deal because in these days Uber, and we're comfortable with all that, and we use all that stuff and deliveries. It shouldn't be a big deal.
We're in Virginia, and it's wonderful, and the people are very, very nice, but it's sparsely populated. And twice we tried to get an Uber. Once was on Lyft, once was on Uber. We tried to schedule it ahead of time. Got lots of notifications that said, don't forget, your scheduled Uber list is on its way." And then, "We're having difficulty finding an Uber driver in your area." So, small towns, small roads. In Deltaville, there was a little bit more of a shoulder, and we felt more comfortable riding the bike. And there was a bike, and we were in the marina, so we had access to the amenities and we had access to the car. But here in Kilmarknock, we're not at the marina. It was way too windy for us to try and dock the boat. We're out in the bay, but the people in the office were wonderful. They let us use the bike. There was not much of a shoulder. The cars were very, very careful. there was a bit of an incline, and there's nice baskets on the bike. So Dave and I each put a propane tank in a basket and biked a mile and a half. And the place was very nice. I highly recommend Nesbitt Appliances. They filled up our propane tanks, but you do need to call to make sure somebody is there to fill up the tanks, because they don't always have people there. You know, the delivery guys are there, I guess, in the morning and the end of the day. But we filled up the tank. We went to the grocery store, and Dave rode back with both tanks on the bike because he didn't want me to have to try and bike ride with them. One on each handlebar, and we're talking about a one-speed bike with foot pedals. I mean, I'm going down the hill, and my feet slid right off the pedals, and I'm like, woo! Feet sticking out. But we're back at the boat, and we have groceries, which we did get through Kroger Boost, which did deliver through Instacart. We weren't charged because we have the membership. They did come 29 miles. The fish was frozen. The pork was cold. The mushrooms were bad, but hey, I'm happy we had $130 worth of groceries delivered, and there was no charge, and that worked out very nicely. The guy even followed the directions when I said, please text 15 minutes before you get here so we have time to go to the marina. And so, not easy, but we're loving boat life. Just leaving Stingray boat. Stingray, what is it? Boat Works? Very nice. Guys wanted us to go in stern first. We're like, no. He goes, you don't have reverse? I'm like, no, it's too hard. But they spun us around. Did a great job cleaning the bottom. We had a lot of barnacles. We did a power wash. Checked the bottom of the boat from when we had hit down in Beaufort. It's a strange channel, and you go in a narrow channel, and then you make a sharp turn port to get into this channel. It's well marked, and they had plenty of spots for if you want to haul out and paint next year. Very nice people. Nice single laundry and washer and dryer. And they had 2 restrooms, and each one had a private shower. Very nicely. Courtesy bikes. I'm not quite sure if they have a courtesy car, but it's right outside of Deltaville. Very calm, quiet day. Thursday morning. We're lifting up the anchor to go. There were 2 boats that left before us this morning. It's 8 a.m. We were up at 6. Light to the left or 7. One boat was leaving just as we're picking up the anchor. There's another trawler that just passed us from the marina. It's a gorgeous day. It's cold everywhere. It doesn't matter if we had been in Beaufort. I think there's 3 degrees warmer. By the time we get there, it's much warmer. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful sail. We're going to try and sail up to Hatteras. We're going to be in Beaufort, South Carolina, 3 days. We hope you'll join us next episode when we attempt to sail around Cape Hatteras, the graveyard of the Atlantic. If you enjoyed this episode, please click the like and subscribe buttons. Thanks, and remember, step out of your comfort zone. You never know what you might discover.